this anti-crime campaign has been a measure, it's a strategy by the UNPOL in the POC to ensure to partner the community, and the community also partners the UNPOL, UNMISS for that matter, in order to control crime, to manage criminality inside the POC. This strategy was begun last year, and indeed it helped to bring a lot of peace, a lot of security to the POC side. This year we decided to intensify in order to consolidate the gains we had last year, and that is why there was a high turnout from the community, and the community are saying we are uniting with the UNPOL against criminality, against gangs, against gangster activities in the POC. We saw at the beginning of this year a lot of gangs violence, a lot of inter-county clashes, a lot of gang rivalry and gang violence, gang fighting, and also some attacks, stone throwing on the UNPOLs, on the peacekeepers for that matter. And that is why we felt today we have to climax this with a strong message to criminals, to gangsters, and all deviants in the POC, that the community and the police have united against wrongdoing, against all this criminality, in order that we can enhance the safety and security of the vulnerable and the law-abiding people in the POC site.
What are the common crimes that could endanger people seeking protection in UN camp?
Gang violence, as I mentioned, has been one of the issue of concern in Bentiu PoC site. And I can tell you, through our assessments and information gathering, we have about 10 gangs groups in this POC. Many of them, we have been able to police them to inactivity, but we are seeing gradual re-emergence of some of them. And through the support of the watch groups, through the support of community, the block leaders and sector leaders, we have been able to once again bring them to dormancy. It's also the issue of course, rapes and domestic violence. This year we experienced 2 inside the POC so far, the case of rapes and also a few domestic violence. But these issues, no matter how small they are, they become a concern. They create a lot of panic. They create a lot of fear and a perception of insecurity. We also have the issue of a few armed robberies in the POC and also perimeter breaches. These are some of the concerns that we believe this anti-crime campaign that was climaxed, 2,000 attendance, participation, will indeed help to address, bring the awareness into the POC, and also bring the active involvement of the community in the control of these menace.
How do UNPOL and other components, as well as community, are cooperating in addressing such criminal activity?
In the POC, we have a lot of structures. The High Committee is one. We have the community watch groups, and also the IMDRM, who does a lot of mediation in order to mitigate some of these issues. They have worked very closely with us, and we have equally worked very closely with them over the period. We have indeed developed a very strong partnership, and also through the sensitization we've been doing, the various engagements with the community has brought all of us together as a team. And this is one strategy. We have a lot of arrangements right from the block level, security arrangement right from the block level. Every block has the block leader and also 10 community watch groups that control that particular block. And we also have the community, the sector tent. All sectors are also having their watch group concentrated at one particular point. So this sector watch group tends, we call it the information coordination and mobilization point for crime control, for fighting various criminality. And it's also the area we share the information and also intelligence. So this is how security has been arranged in the POC. We believe that once a block is crime-free, then the sector is crime-free. And once the sectors are crime-free, then the entire POC is crime-free. And that has been the philosophy we have been using all the period in our various community policing strategies we have embarked upon since last year.